Hey guys, what is up? It's Laughing Death here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a tutorial and operator review on how to play Dokkaebi. Dokkaebi is a 2-speed, 2-armor attacking operator from the new White Noise DLC. Her unique gadget, or ability, is her logic bombs, which she gets 2 of. These logic bombs call all defending operators' phones, creating a buzzing noise and forcing the defenders to go through a short animation if they want to stop it. However, Echo is immune to this for 2 reasons. 1, instead of using a phone, his devices are activated through his wrist, and 2, Dokkaebi and Echo used to collaborate in the past, making him familiar with the logic bombs. Similar to Kavera, Dokkaebi has a second ability, like Kavera's interrogation. Dokkaebi has the ability to hack into defending operators' phones once they die and get access to defensive cams. Once you have hacked into the cams, your whole team has access to the cams, and the defenders are still able to use them, but they are aware that you have them as there is the giant Dokkaebi logo over all of their cams. Once you have access to the cams, this is what they would look like. You are still able to hold X or press X to toggle to your drone views and be able to scroll through all of those, and it works just like you're on defense. It is important to note that all Valk cams become accessed as well, which is going to decrease the pick rate of Valkyrie. However, it is very controversial when playing Dokkaebi, as there is common debates on whether you should, as the attacking operator, shoot out the defensive cams or not, because you will eventually get to hack into them. My opinion is you should get rid of them in the beginning of the round, as you don't want to be spotted, and they won't be giving you that much of an advantage, and you wait till the end of the round or middle of the round to hack in, and you use your drones as the cams anyways, because you can move them around so they're superior to the defensive cams. Here's a clip of me playing Doc, and the enemy team has a Dokkaebi. I'm showing you this so that you can see and hear what it is like to be called, as well as knowing when you're on offense what the buzzing of the phone sounds like. As you can see, it is a very effective ability as it forces the defending operator to either give up his positioning with audio cues or be fully exposed, attempting to silence it. This is a great example of me using the logic bomb ability and then pushing. As you see, Rook is silencing it and can do literally nothing about me pushing. This is the best way to play Dokkaebi. You use her logic bomb ability and then push directly after. It's going to make the defenders completely vulnerable, and it's going to give you an extreme advantage when you're pushing into the objective. Now let's get into her loadout. Dokkaebi has access to 2 powerful primary weapons, the MK-14 marksman rifle and the Boss G shotgun. Her secondary weapons are both fully automatic, the C-75 and the SMG-12. Her gadget options are smoke grenades and claymore. The marksman rifle is a great choice for long range as you have access to an ACOG scope. It partners very well with the secondary weapons as they're good for mid and close range with their high rate of fire. The marksman rifle is much better for competitive gameplay like ranked, as it's way more consistent than the Boss G shotgun, which I will get to soon. The Boss G shotgun is extremely fun to use due to its very high damage. It can one-shot in close range. However, it is extremely inconsistent as there are only 2 shots before you must reload, and the recoil for that second shot is insane. Along with this, if you miss your first shot, you're basically done, as you either have to reload for your second bullet, or your recoil is just going to be insane and hard to manage. Yet another downside with the inconsistency of this weapon is the fact that body shots occasionally won't down, and if you hit a 3-armor operator, it has a tendency to not down or kill them. It is also fairly common to hit an operator in the leg, which will not always down them, which can get very frustrating as you won't be able to kill them and they'll be able to round the corner fully and get you first. For her secondary, I always go with the SMG-12 as it is a very high rate of fire with an insane magazine. It holds upward of 30 bullets and shoots them out at a fire rate of 1270. However, the recoil does get pretty out of control, so burst firing is highly recommended. I personally prefer the red dot scope on the SMG-12, but if you want a different scope, go for it. The reason I don't use the C-75 is because it doesn't offer attachments like scopes. It only has iron sights, which puts the gun much closer to your face, and the recoil will decrease your line of sight. The decrease in your visibility will make it much harder to land all of your shots, as the person you're shooting at will most likely be blocked if you're going for headshots. On to her gadget choices. For me, smoke is almost useless unless you have a glass on your team and they're personally requesting extra smokes. I literally never pick smoke because it doesn't help me. If you want it, go for it, but I highly recommend the Claymore, as it can help block flanking attackers, and sometimes you get moments like this where you randomly pick up a kill. There are two counters to Dokkaebi that I keep in mind: Mute and Bandit. If Mute has a jammer set up and the defender is standing right on top of it, they will not be called, as it does not allow electric signals to be transmitted. Another counter is the Bandit wire, which if a phone is dropped on, will destroy the phone, so Dokkaebi cannot hack it. That is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in next week's video.